Hey friends, it's Elizabeth here from the Everyday Storyteller, and in this video I'm going to share my first couple of layouts in my 2021 December daily. So I am participating in the Done by December challenge by Jess Forrester. I will have her Instagram and YouTube links in the description box. So if you're not familiar with the Done by December challenge, I think Jess's original idea was to use the weeks between the reveal of the new December daily kit in September and the start of December, to use those couple of weeks as a way to finish up previous December daily albums, and kind of get into the holiday spirit. So I think Jess has always done albums that are just kind of incomplete, where she has pages that she needs to fill in. But for this year, I'm actually going to be working on an album that I have not even started yet. So this album, as I said, is from 2021. And in 2021, in the month of December, my family and I were in the middle of moving from Hawaii to New York. We were staying with family for most of the month, and it was just a really hectic, crazy time. And I did not have the ability to document in a December daily album, but I really do want to get those memories into an album. So I'm going to be using this 3x8 green linen album from Ali Edwards. I think this was from a couple of years ago, and I'm going to use this to document one story a day for December in 2021. So what you're seeing me do right now is just sort through my stash, trying to figure out what I would like to include in this 3x8 album. Most of these supplies are from the 2021 December daily release by Ali Edwards, and some of these are actually sized just a tad bit too big for this 3x8 album that I will be working in. So I'm just kind of sorting through and figuring out what I know I'm going to use in my album and setting the stuff that I don't think I'm going to be using aside for a later time. And if you're wondering what exactly I'm going to be working on in this process video that is coming up in just a second, I'm going to explain it a little bit first because I kind of jump right in, but I designed a 3x8 flip out that you're going to see here in a minute, and that is going to be available as a free download for my newsletter subscribers. I will have the link down below, and I'm going to be using this template for my reason why. So I am including more detailed instructions on how to fill this out in Photoshop when you download the template, but pretty much this is a 3.75 by 8.25 inch outside the page protector sized layout that includes a fold out circle that you're going to see my journaling is printed on. So essentially, when that half circle is folded over, it will fit directly inside of my border right there. Now the border is actually not included in the Photoshop template because I do not own it. That border is from the Ali Edwards December Daily Product Play number 4, one of the digital elements that Ali had available for that. I actually thought afterward that I probably should have stamped a sentiment around this border, but I didn't think about it and I just added this digital stamp. But you definitely could achieve the same exact look by folding over your circle first and then adding your stamps along the border. So you can definitely do either option. As you saw, I used my scoreboard to score a line at 3.75, which is the full size of my, my layout. And I'm going to be using my bone folder to make sure that I have a good clean fold right there along the line. I want this to lay as flat as possible, which it actually didn't end up laying as flat as I wanted to, but it turned out pretty good, all things considered. So now I'm going to be working on the photo that's going to be on the inside of this little flap. So because of the orientation of my photo, it actually extends across the fold. So the template also has the photo clipping mask extending across the fold as well. You can definitely make it so that it stops at the fold. I think it would probably make the half circle lie a little bit flatter, but for me, I actually really liked the look of it going across the fold, and since I didn't have a ton of journaling, it ended up working out quite well so that all my journaling fit into that half circle, and then my photo kind of bridges the gap between. So as you can see, I left a tail on my photo so that it was a little bit easier to score. I had tried cutting it out first and then scoring it, and my score came out all kinds of wonky. So if you're going to do this and have your photo go across the fold, I definitely recommend not cutting it out completely and leaving yourself a little bit of a tail on the right side. And then you can cut that afterward like I am doing right now, and it fits perfectly inside of your mini circle. And as I'm watching this over, I'm actually realizing that I probably could have cut this instead of scored the photo and then just adhere both sides to either side of the fold. So that tiny 1/4 of an inch part of the photo would be adhered onto the right side, and then the rest of the circle would be adhered to the left side. But I did not think of it at the time. It would definitely make the process a little bit simpler, and probably would help things fold a little bit better as well. But I did not do that, and as you can see, it turned out okay. I say that, but you definitely can see me going over it with the bone folder many, many times trying to get it to lie straight. So definitely, if you're watching this and you want to recreate it, I feel like either keeping the photo away from the fold or cutting it in half so that both sides can be adhered separately is definitely the way to go. But moving on, now that the inside of my fold out is complete, I'm going to work on the outside. So you're going to see that I was looking at adding that green cardstock. I actually adhered it down and everything, and then I just couldn't figure out a way to make it work with my title page. So I'm actually going to switch gears. I tore off the green cardstock. You can see the remnants right there on my half circle, and I'm going to go with a collage of word phrase stickers. So Allie does this a few times. I think she did this in December Daily product play one year. It might have actually been 2021, but she uses word phrase stickers as a background. And I have a lot of word phrase stickers, as you can see right there. Some of them are December related, and then some of them are from the Allie Edwards story kits. So I am choosing a bunch of different colors. Green, red, black, and white. The white has different colors of fonts or text. So one has like a red text, one has a black text, and then the reds are also slightly different. Again, some of these are very Christmassy related, and then other ones I believe are from the Brave or Strong story kits. I think I mentioned before that this December was not the easiest for our family, so I felt like it worked really well to add some encouraging sentiments to this page, since I am talking about how this December was a little bit chaotic and hard for us as a family. And so I thought that was a good thing to add to the front of my reason why, as well as in the journaling for my reason why. So you'll see that I kind of have a pattern going on. I usually have red, green, and then my whites and blacks. And I just repeat that until the entire circle is filled. So as you can see, I am just varying the color and size of my word phrase stickers as I go down this half circle shape. I really like to add larger word phrases and then smaller word phrases, and I'm making sure that pretty much all of them, at least the ones side by side, are all different colors. So that is what my final cover looks like. I really, really love how it turned out. Using the word phrase stickers was definitely a good idea. However, when I put my title page in front of it, which is this one that I'm showing you now, this has the one of the transparencies that came in the 3x8 transparency set that has the gold foil or the bronze foil Marys all over it. When I put that on top of my reason why with all the word phrase stickers, it was just too much text. The acetate had text, and then of course the word phrase stickers are predominantly text. So I decided to switch out my transparencies. So I'm going to be using another one of the transparencies from the same set. I believe these were from the 2021 transparency set that Allie put out. I don't think that the physical set is available anymore, but I will definitely link to the digitals. You can print that out on printable transparency and add this to your layout if you didn't pick that up last year. But I really like this tree acetate, and it seemed to fit a lot better with my reason why. It kind of looks like a subtle pattern on top of the white. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the same embellishments that I had added to my other transparency to this one. So I have this felt black heart and then a chipboard piece from the Paislee Press mini kit that says December 2021. I really love it because it has the month and the year, so it accomplishes two things at the same time. I'm going to use my tiny attacher to staple that chipboard to the black heart. It's a faux staple, so it doesn't go through the transparency, it just goes through the chipboard and the heart. And then I'm going to use some red line tape to adhere that down to the transparency. I'm also going to use one of my other felt hearts that is the same size as that one, and I am going to cut out a pocket page card so that the back of that felt heart will have a heart-shaped sentiment, so both sides will be filled in. You're going to see what I mean here in a second. Yeah, I'm going to add this into my album to make sure that I actually do like it, and I do. I thought about adding that Joy wood veneer on there, and I haven't decided. Let me know in the comments if that is something that you would add. As you can see right there, I have my heart shaped already cut out. It says holiday cheer, and I am just going to be adding one of those chipboard houses to that white space and adhere my heart down and call it done. So that is my layout completed. I hope you enjoyed this process video, and I hope you'll join me again for more Done by December content. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.